yes, I'm rather pleased with this. Oh, careful. Don't want to spill my tea on my laptop. I am really pleased with this. So let me tell you what this is. This is my 3D online gallery, and I'm really pleased with this. I've called this introducing, and I'll tell you why I've called it introducing. It's a bit of play on the BBC introducing stage for the music industry, where they introduce new artists, music artists, and I've worked on that stage, not actually on that stage, but in the television side of things, on a few occasions at cricket grounds and sometimes at festivals. And I thought that's a great way to introduce new artists in the music industry, but I thought I'd just take that name and just play with it a little bit with my photography. Now, I've been doing photography for about 20 years or so, certainly the digital photography, film even before that when I was a teenager. And for the last 2 years, I've concentrated on street photography, and I've put together just some of this work here in the gallery. And I'd like to show you what this gallery looks like. So without further ado, let's turn to my computer. Oh, cup of tea first. That's a nice brew, isn't it? And let's have a little look, shall we? So when you come into the gallery, you'll get given this view, and here I've really created 3 different sections: my colourful world, my city views, and my monochrome moments. Let me show you how it works. Using the arrow keys, once you're in, you move around, and there's some of my city views. Let's move over to the middle of the floor, and here's some of my colourful world. Look at that. And I think it's marvellous. It's really been put together so well using this piece of software. And through here, oh, let's go through here, is some of my monochrome moments. I've given the whole room some of my monochrome moments because I really do like some of my monochrome work. Let's pick on one actually. Let's pick on, I don't know, let's emerging from underground. If you click on the image, it takes you straight to there, and you get a little bit of text as well about what this image is about. And this one, well, this is Bank. It's people coming out from the underground station, and it was raining at the time. Black and white, I thought would just add the context and texture of this. And you can see this chap putting his coat on, and the lady taking her umbrella up as they're emerging from underground. I kept the sign in at the top there because I thought that just made the composition really good with it weighted towards that left hand side. So that's one of the examples of the images here. And oh, it's gone there. Here we go. If we come out, we can have another look at another image. Let's have a little look at this one here. Oh, what about this one here? Through the archway. Now, those of you who are street photographers, you probably recognise this area. In fact, most people would recognise the area because you've got Big Ben in the background. Actually, Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is the bell, just in case you didn't know that. But this is one of the arches that leads a perfect view, and I like the framing of the arch. And I waited for somebody to walk through. Now, it had been raining, so the ground was wet, the stone and the cobbles and the slate path was wet. So that gave a nice shine with a nice light to that. And that person walking through just nicely, just on time. It's a really difficult shot to get. You'd think it's easy, but actually you're battling with crowds there, particularly during the summer months, because lots of people go there because it's an iconic view for sure. So I've created this black and white version of that iconic view and displayed it here. And this one, you can buy this if you wish to for your wall at home. Just follow the links on that gallery. Let's have another look at one of my colour ones here. Let's take Central Cafe. Now, this was at the beginning of my journey as a street photographer, and I found the Central Cafe after seeing work from like, well, we've got the dog barking now, work from Mr. Whisper, photographer, and I just had to find this location. So it's near Piccadilly Circus, and I like this image in that I've pitched myself up opposite the Central Cafe sign, a neon sign. It's a nighttime shot, and I'm using my little GF1 camera. So it's a tiny little camera with a pancake lens on it. It's 12 megapixels, and I think it just shows you that no matter what the megapixels is, you don't need massive megapixels to catch a nice image. And I think this is a nice image. And what made it nicer was these two girls walking past. I wanted that human element to come through, and what happened was that these two girls came through at the last second. They were a bit jolly, no doubt they had some drinks, and walking through. And one of the things that I never noticed, even whilst looking at this picture and even printing it out, I sent this one to a little competition with the website Micro 4 Nerds, and they looked at this. It got sort of in towards the finals, but didn't win their little competition at the time. But one of the things that Emily from that website said, and on her YouTube channel had said, that she liked the stripy top that the lady's wearing and how that matches the stripes of the very top of the picture with the Central Cafe on it. And I've never really put that together at the time. So I thought that was quite an interesting view and an observation of that picture. So it really sort of elevated it to me again, even way after taking this picture. But it's one of my early shots in street photography. And here we go. Let's have a look at my Tokyo Tower shot here. And I love this shot. I was looking at trying to get Tokyo Tower in two different ways, really. A reflection in a puddle, which is what I've done out in Paris with the Eiffel Tower. But it was such a hot day, no rain, no puddles at all. And then the other shot was looking up this alley from an exit from a car park, but it was too busy. The tower would have been perfectly aligned between this alley, just too busy with people. So I walked around looking for a shot, and then I saw this crossing, and I thought this could be it. So what I ended up doing was I waited for the green man, and then I ran out. Once the green man happened and we were allowed to cross the road, I ran out, got halfway down the crossing, and I dropped to my knees, which is where the low angle comes from. And then I had about a second, 2 seconds at the most, to compose this shot and to take the picture on burst mode with my camera at the time. And this chap walked past. Now he's silhouetted because it's underneath a bridge. Above our heads is a bridge, so that's where no light is actually hitting the chap walking across. But I had moments to get the shot, to position the tower bang in the center of the shot, and to capture the guy in perfect stride as well. And then moments later it just got busy with other people, so the shot wouldn't have worked after that. But I'm really pleased I caught this one, and in Lightroom, in post, I enhanced the sky a little bit. I just used a bit of contrast and levels and so on, just to bring out a bit of blue from that sky, because the picture shows quite an overcast, dull sort of sky. It's not a sky replacement, I must add that, but what it does show you is that there was a bit of blue in the sky, and I've really eked that out of that image. So that's one of the reasons why I like that image. Tower right in the middle, and the guy off center a little bit there on the rule of thirds. So I think I just love that image as well. And that is my gallery. Let's have another quick look around, and you can find this gallery, the link to this gallery, from my website, grahamtakesphotos.com. Hope you found this interesting. Please feel free to leave a comment on this video, and really appreciate your time. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you again soon. Cheers. Oh, that is a good brew.